Good morning, Tiffany. This is Professor Anderson with a little bit of feedback for your writing assignment number 2, the rough draft. Don't worry about, well, yes, worry and don't worry. It will be more important to make certain that your final paper is uploaded into the correct folder because I won't have as much time. But I can be flexible with this writing assignment number 2, and I'll give you till Tuesday. I'll keep the folder open until Tuesday. That is the final folder. So hopefully you'll be able to integrate some feedback into your final paper. I want to share with you when I'm looking at it, cursorily, we do need to make certain that this is an APA format. And give me one quick second. I should have had this pulled up. I'm sorry. I just noticed your paper, so I thought, let me just quickly pull this up. Sorry. Oh boy, I'm trying to pull up the example from our class, and it's in week 3. There we go, sample paper number 2. So this is the paper. If you see it, it's in week 3. It's called a sample paper for writing assignment number 2, Tom student. APA format requires a cover page. It's, pardon me, this is the cover page format. So you want the title, you can put the course number and then your name at the bottom. And then if you take a note of how this is formatted. So this is the title of the paper. It actually he didn't include that. Usually it says synthesis essay, like maybe colon, and the title of the paper. So this would be teleworking. And then so this is the general topic. And then these are the 3 subcategories. And if you'll notice, the font size is different. These are bold, the title of the paper is a little larger. These subtitles of the themes within the synthesis of literature review, they are centered. The paper's double spaced and indented. So that is what's considered like the formula for presentation of the paper. So if I just quickly look at your paper, we need to do that. You need that cover page, take the underline off. This is good to do center it, and then these 3 under here. So what I would recommend, these are your subtitles. What I recommend, there has been a lot of research insights. Okay. Examining the impact of social media and its effect on people, but more specifically young adults and college students for this review. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, sorry. What I recommend. Okay, the importance of advanced business writing. Short, sweet, to the point. Clear, concrete, concise sentence structure. So perhaps better to say, social media plays a large role among college students, period. Its effect, the effects of technology, media, and, well, let's see what else. The effects on social interactions, the influence on poor decision-making, and academic performance have been noted in scholarly journals. And so that outlines your 3 subcategories. This, you don't want to necessarily spill all your beans in the first paragraph. Your introduction introduces the reader to the 3 subcategories that you're going to say, so that you will be diving into. So if I take a look back at this sample paper, look at his introduction. It's 1 sentence. A review of popular trade and scholarly literature on teleworking has shown 3 major categories. This is the first category, the impact of teleworking on employees who telework. The second one is the impact on social working, and then the third is management strategies. So that's what you want your introductory sentence / paragraph. It doesn't necessarily have to be a full-blown paragraph. And you don't need to necessarily let me know how the data is presented. You just need to tell me in that first one, in that first sentence, that first introductory blurb, it's because it's not really a full-blown paragraph. Scholarly research points to these 3 themes, and then share with me those themes. Inside of these themes, what I'm noting is, the first thing I want to take a look at is the large nuts and bolts. How are you using social media? Social media. I'm reading this here and looking. How are you using APA in-text citations? Because that's really the key for the next level writing. And I want you to go back and note, I'm going to pull something up here real quickly. Sorry. This is something, it's actually in I could have gone here, but I want to keep that up. Boy, I should have had everything prepared. I'm sorry, but I just noticed it and I wanted to shoot this off real quick because it's Sunday morning. And my computer's just taking forever. Oh boy. Here we go. This APA quick reference. Now, this is located in the announcements and you'll be able to see it. So it gives you the three basic, there's multiple types of inclusion of APA citations, but these are the three big ones. And what this does is shows you how and where all of the information goes. So if you paraphrase it or you reword it, you want to put the author's names, date, page number. If you use the author's names to introduce their idea, you put the date and page number. If you use the author's name to differentiate between which year you're talking about, maybe you have 5 or 6 sources from this particular group of authors, you want to differentiate which piece that you're referring to and then the page number. So when I go back to your paper, do you notice how you have these quotation marks outside of the reference? They need to go inside. And you want to make certain that you are varying the types of citations that you have. So see, this is a paraphrase, this is a direct quote copied, and this is a direct quote copied. But you want to make sure that you don't direct quote copy all of your sources. The purpose of this is to rephrase, like, what he's generally saying is this, and you so-and-so White or Barnett and Cochrane point to and paraphrase in your own words. So here's what you want to do also. In your summaries, don't say what does not exist. This is like the big key thing that students frequently feel like they have to build up and lead to where they're going. Well, that is great in earlier writing. Right now, your purpose and function in advanced business writing and any kind of business writing you do in your workplace is just state the facts. So today, social media plays a large role. Instead of starting with something that no longer exists. Like there was a time when there was no social media technology. Well, that has nothing to do with your paper. Your paper is the role that social media plays in it, and technology use plays in social interaction for college students. So I hope that those were helpful. I'd like for you to do a quick check on let me check your, okay, I don't see there we go, resources page. Now let me share with you this too. Here is this reference page. Sorry, I don't mean to go so quickly. It gets me a little, I get a little seasick there when I scroll too quickly. So this is APA citation, and you just want to make certain that you're using this. This will work here. You have everything in there you need. Yes, make sure you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, no, you don't have to stop at 7. But I hope that was helpful, Tiffany. And I'll give you till Tuesday. I'll keep the folder open until Tuesday so that you have more time to integrate some of these ideas and then present your final copy.